Chris said, what community feel they're the only ones relevant?
It's week 15 of the National Football League, and all eyes are on the dual threat Lamar Jackson as he's moved.
Just about time to rock as Toe gets ready to meet leather. And off we go on EA Sports. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. The number 8, Lamar Jackson, trotting onto the field at quarterback, ready to lead this Ravens offense.
You talk about the pause that refreshes. I think it's come at a perfect time of the year for them, hasn't it? You know, the season is starting to wind down, got a little bit of a break. But how about the guy calling the signals? He's got to be excited about that because now he didn't just get a game plan for 1 week. He was able to work on it for 2 weeks. I can't wait to see if they have anything special in store for him today.
He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. On second down, it's Jordan. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down. That's some good tackling there to keep him short of that yellow line.
Yeah, defensively, all I'm thinking is that on that play, get me to third down. Get me into a position where I can make one more play and get my defense off the field.
And they'll run the option on third and short yardage. And he's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. Fourth down, and out comes Jordan Stout here to punt. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. This is taken at the 18. A punt of 46, a return of 5. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And leading them out there, we get a look at their 6'3 quarterback.
I tell you what, when he is on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one that's capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
On first and 10, Anderson. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is second and 10. Anderson. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Now they face a third and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now Anderson. He has it complete to Christian Watson. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. A good-looking drive for the Packers so far. It's a first down. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. The Packers at 9-4 now on the year. But Charles, they were losers last time out. What do you think they need to do differently here?
Well, I don't think it needs to be as drastic as burning up last week's game tape or not watching it, but the attitude has to be what's done is done. Let's move on. Put that one behind.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick. And he will take this across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. And this, Charles, definitely not what they were wanting to see. Remember, he threw 3 interceptions in the loss last week, and now he gives the ball away again here in the very first quarter.
And you have to think that this was drilled into him all week, too, by his teammates, by his coaching staff. They've told him all week long, we've got to protect the football. They probably crossed that fine line with giving him the right advice and saying it too much, and it turned out that it got into his head a little bit.
3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on third down? Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. On third down, Jordan. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Here's Jordan Stout now. And this will be out of bounds, and they spot it at the 15-yard line. Not too bad. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover that plagued it on the last one.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Operating from the gun, Anderson. Hit as he throws there, incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Looking to throw, Anderson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, it certainly appears that they're going to try and keep getting him the football. It's the 3rd time they've looked in his direction. Unfortunately, haven't completed one yet, but I'm not sure they're going to shy away from it. They feel like they've got something there, and they want to capitalize on it.
I think you're right. We're only in the first quarter, so a lot of opportunities ahead. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Back to throw again. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Back to throw. Anderson. And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here. Anderson now. Off play action. Got a man. It's caught at the 6-yard line. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. It's a gain of 35. Here we go now on 1st and goal. Looking to throw. Anderson. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, Brandon, we see why it's a team game there because there's a sigh of relief that they just released defensively. If he's able to get that one away, that's likely a touchdown. But instead, that pressure from the front got to him and forced the incompletion.
You're right. He had him open just a split second too late on the release. And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. He's got it. They wind up with 6 on the hook up there, but it's not enough. 4th and goal.
We hear so often how tackling has become almost a must-start in the NFL game. It's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go up and make the tackle right away.
Here we go, here we go.
Anderson throwing on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They throw for it on 4th and goal at the 1. And the Ravens come up big down at their own goal line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. You know, in our research packet this week, prepping for the game, so many articles from the local beat writer about the offensive struggles of this team and what will they do this offseason. What do you think they'll do?
Well, number one, they'll turn to their self-scouting report. And every team that's any good does this. They have outside groups. Check out their team, scout them, and tell you who can play, who can't play, and reasons why. Some of it may just be health. They have to get some guys healthy and back out on the field. But overall, evaluate this squad and make the changes that you need to.
They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on 3rd down. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Jordan, and he's going to be taken down shy of the 5-yard line. 1-yard gains are trending. The same result on 1st, 2nd, and 3rd down. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession. The Ravens send their punter out now as he'll come on to kick this one away. And he's able to get it out quickly, and this is not a bad kick here. It'll be a net of 40 yards following a punt of 44.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
An update from around the league as our first one comes from New Orleans. And it's the Bears who are off to the early lead. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for 2nd down. Back to throw. Anderson. Anderson loses the football.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Nasir Adderley. And the Ravens are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. Baltimore with good starting field position as they come up 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 48. They'll start out here with the option left. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. First play of the drive going for 14 and a 1st down.
I'll tell you, there is no antidote for speed, even at the quarterback position, as he keeps it himself and turns it into good yardage.
And it still takes time for a defender to react, even as quarterbacks carry the ball more and more in today's NFL. They're still a little bit in disbelief and realize, oh my goodness, he's running with the ball. He may be 8, 10, 12 yards downfield at that point.
To throw is Jackson. And a little floater there is incomplete. The offense on 3rd down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 10. Jackson now. Now the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down.
The sack goes to Chris Barnes. Out now is a punter, Jordan Stout.
And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds. The Packers offense now heading back out onto the field.
And, partner, I know so far, we're still in the first half, but you love this game as a defensive guy. 0-0. We'll see if the offense can get going on this drive.
Well, you know how they talk about music to your ears? How about what it does for your eyes when you watch something like this, right, where these teams are locked in and going at it, no points going up on the scoreboard? I'm loving it. You're exactly right.
Well, switch over, though, to an offensive mindset for a moment. What do they need to do here to get on track and get some points?
Well, I think a couple of ways. Number one, you pull out something that maybe they haven't seen before. Coaches always talk about unscouted looks. Maybe you give them something that they haven't seen on tape, and now you shock them that way. The second, run your basic playbook, but run it so well that you give your skill position guys a chance to make big plays individually.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Anderson.
Completes it again to Dobbs. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and he passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
And he's able to pick up the 1st down here before he goes down at the 26.
They had yet to run the ball at all on this drive, but 3rd and short, definitely was a great time to dial one up.
Now Anderson throwing on 1st down. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. Here's Anderson to throw on 2nd down. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete.
And the Packers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
to throw. Anderson. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Another shot from the one on 2nd and goal. Looking to throw. Anderson. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. A.J. Brown, his 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Packers post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this second quarter. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Hey, middle. Yeah. Report.
And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain that time. That leaves him with 3rd and 11 coming up. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29. The Ravens send their punter out now as he's on for the 5th time here today. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away.
Following the punt return here, there is someone shaken up. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside.
They go play action here on 1st down. Escaping the pressure right. And this is caught. It's Brown. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
A pass underneath for Fournette. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
And the offense moving quickly to the line. To throw is Anderson. Off the play fake.
And this throw incomplete. The defender all over it that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for it with Fournette. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. They end up getting stuffed twice after that 9-yard gain back on 1st down. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. And the drive will wind up yielding 3.
So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
Fields the squib kick right around the 30.
So we've come to halftime.
Well, we're in the latter stages of this season. Everybody's getting antsy, so antsy that we're going to skip the halftime and get ready for the 3rd quarter.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the 3rd quarter. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Packers ready to go to start quarter number 3. This offense set to begin the third quarter. And, Charles, if they had a checklist of things they wanted to accomplish in the first half, certainly at the top of that list would be having the lead, and they've got that here.
That's always the most important box to check, isn't it? But also, they've had some success in their passing game, so probably an empty box, establishing the run. They're on pace for fewer than 100 yards in this one, so now they want to make sure that they get that going so they truly have a control in this ball game, and down the stretch, being able to be balanced. Either throw it or run it and try and win this ball game. Good, sure hands there from a guy not accustomed to catching a whole lot of passes. But how about the way he was able to pull that one in and pick up good yardage?
Now a play fake here on first down. And that is incomplete. Throwing the football, he's not as sharp as he was last week when he was over 70%. Right now, he's under 50%.
Well, that comes from extra game film, extra time. You know those guys watched him all week, saw how precise he was, and constructed a defense to try and chip away at that, and thus far they've been successful.
That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll look to throw again. Able to find his man, John Phillips. And he's going to have a Packers first down. At least it appears that way. And he got it by maybe the length of a football. Off play action. Anderson. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. And then after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Off the play fake, Anderson. To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in. A big gain there after going backwards, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
That's a good bounce back play right there after taking a sack on first down. Didn't quite get it to the marker, but now they're in a much better spot for a 3rd and short yardage call. You're the offensive coordinator. You like looking at that section a heck of a lot better than trying to figure out 3rd and long.
Just a gain of a couple, but good enough to keep the drive rolling. Back to throw. Anderson. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Adrian Amos with a pick. And the Ravens are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10. That'll go for a gain of 7, and it's 2nd down. They'll try the left side. Jordan, and they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Jackson. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. An effective 7-yard 3rd down conversion. Inside 4 minutes to go, 3rd quarter.
Hey, middle.
They'll run on first down. It's Jordan, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Now it's Jackson. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Call it a gain of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11. They're backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Eluding the pressure right. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. That's taken at around the 40. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and out will come the offense as they take over. The Packers ready to take over offensively. As this offense takes the field against CD, remember last drive they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So you know they're riding high right now, and they're ready to challenge this offense and that quarterback one more time.
And we'll see if the offense is up for that challenge here as things start to get more interesting here in this second half. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there, freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
On second down, and he's got room. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. A great effort there. His 11th rushing touchdown on the year as his guys are able to extend their lead.
Well, they've done a pretty good job keeping him in check to that point, but he finally breaks off a nice run here and gets into the end zone.
And it just takes one, doesn't it?
And he's going to go down. Can't get rid of it. So a sack on the 2-point try.
Well, they tried to get two and ended up getting none because the quarterback had nowhere to go with the ball and ends up getting sacked.
Nowhere to go at all. Great job, though, defensively. They were ready. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. Baltimore about ready to go on offense. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled-out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He would love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
On third down, Jackson. And this is going to be incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. That's taken on the 25. 43-yard punt, but they get 9 back on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team. That their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
And some space here. Give them 18 on that play, and Green Bay has the first as well. Back now here on EA Sports. It's Packer football here as they've got the lead as well to begin the fourth quarter. He finds his man, complete. That's Phillips.
And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
Eligible receiver downfield. Offense.
Yeah, you only get a 1-yard buffer there from the line of scrimmage, and he got downfield a little too far, and the flag came out.
Anderson now. Off play action.
Eyes the crossing route and hits Watson.
And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 25 yards there on the catch and run. Anderson on 1st and 10.
He's got Watson. It's caught. Touchdown, Packers.
23 yards for the touchdown.
And the Packers look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead opens up now to 22 points. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
The Ravens heading out on offense as we look at the playoff picture in the AFC.
It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. Now Jackson on first down. Incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Jackson. Wide open receiver complete. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. A big play there. 48 yards.
Jackson here, he's going to look to throw. And the Ravens are finally on the board here in the 4th quarter.
And now the pressure gets there, and he goes down. So he couldn't get rid of the football, and that deficit stays right where it is.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field.
Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Nick Needham picks it off.
CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
On 2nd and 10, Jackson being chased out left. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Chris Barnes able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He sets to fire deep. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Ravens go for it, but come up empty. And the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. They'll wind up losing 3 there on the sack. Good pressure, and it's 2nd down. Off play action. Anderson. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away, and now it's 3rd. The Packers on 3rd down. They've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. This is going to be 3rd and 13. Operating from the gun, Anderson. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense that's certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
This one now not over yet, Charles. You've got a sliver of hope on that other sideline.
Certainly do, because that would have made it a 3-score game, and that probably would have been curtains at that point. But now if they can get down the field quickly and somehow get the ball back one more time, we may have a different ball game.
And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. Devontae Wyatt make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Here's Jackson. Forced out to his left. And he wisely will throw that one away. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Jackson. He's got his man. It's Andrews. And he gets this only to the 44-yard line. Not near enough to keep the drive alive. They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. And the Packers are going to get it back here just past the 35. Well, I guess an interception at this point on 4th down is just as bad as an incomplete pass. Either way, the ball goes over to the other side.
Yeah, it's a tough spot to be in this late in the game, and there's not a whole lot he can do there. And he winds up giving the ball away.
And some room to roam now. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 92 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. Now Anderson on 1st down. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
This is a little hard for me to compute because I'm watching sack after sack happen, but somehow they're still behind in the game. I would expect all of this defensive pressure to translate to them taking a lead. And thus far, it hasn't happened. Time's winding down. They don't want to waste this type of performance from these ace pass rushers.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains.
And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. So no sack. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but it'll still bring up a 4th down. So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. And I tell you what, he got it from 58. That had lots of leg behind it.
That kick, by the way, Charles, a career long.
Well, we did watch him in pregame, and he hit from this distance, so not a surprise. But there still is something exciting about it, carrying it over from practice and pregame to actually doing it in live action.
Takes it at the 7. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. The Ravens ready to take over. They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there, and trailing big here in this 4th quarter. Now this is intercepted. He was trying to get it to Davis. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown. Extra point forthcoming. He missed one earlier, remember, but this time he gets it to go. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. And Baltimore's offense set for this next possession. Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is end the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Jackson looking to throw on 3rd. And he's He's got his tight end. That's Andrews.
And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
13, middle.
Jackson will throw again. And this one too low.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Going right side, he finds Slayton. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers 35. Jackson's throw into the hands of Andrews. And they're going to get this down inside the 20. From the red zone now, here's Jackson on first down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. Throwing again on second down. Jackson. Flushed out right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
And that is caught. Well, they're going to see this one to the end. They get a score, but pretty much an exercise in futility right now. Still down big.
Piñeiro's extra point up and good.
And that'll make this a 19-point ball game. So a nice drive put together there. They go 75 yards in 9 plays.
And it ends with a touchdown pass to Gabriel Davis. Taken at the goal line. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Packers looking to get out of here with a win as they take the knee. So